ain't no better be. Dough like a bakery, ain't no mistaking me. By the way they hating me, instead of making peace, they rather take it to the streets. I leave it on the beat, it ain't that critical. I cut you right down the seam, just like a centerfold. Whoever flex on my team, we flex back. Whoever reppin' my team, we rep back. And if you hating my team, then we breaking your beam. We ain't for playing in D, so fade black. Run you off of the streets and out the club, yo. See if you're gonna retreat or is you gung-ho. Don't believe you a beast, but you a punk, though. Ho, find you in ho, sporting sedans, bro. Don't know what you been drinking or what you chiefin' on, but I know that what you're speaking to get you leaking homes.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? If you do that, we can cool that. Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? If
what?
You do that,
What?
we can cool that.
Get squad up, me and my crew, we gonna spin bucks. Popping bottles in the club with an ill touch. If a cap run up, he's gonna feel slugs. Numerous blows thrown with a split mug. I'm in my own brain, sipping that swamp thing. Hypnotic Hennessy, got a nigga seeing things. I better calm my nerves before I see Earl. I'm with a thick ass girl who wanna see my world. She like my whole style, seeing how I get down. Watch my wrist now, looking like the X-Files. When I step down, ones in a force now. Haters on the sideline, trying to take my crown. Last call at the bar, I'm trying to meet a star. A brain doctor for sure, who can suck me off. And when I see this broad, she's gonna pay the cost to be the head boss, ballin' like she's Randy Moss. What?
Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? If you do that, we can cool that. Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? If you do that, we can cool that.
Lyrically explicit and more twisted and sisters. Waking up on each side and my conjugal busy, you missed it. So I brought it back and bitched like the track. Leave it black and blue handprints all across your ass. With Puncho in this all with melodic, hypnotic, chronic. Beats and bitches riding upon it, you got it. With the fresh delivery of the hash and Hennessy. Motherfuckers testing me, you're catching six the recipe. Could it be the jealousy? Right now they envy me. Cause my dick's in this bitch and they're making it scream. Shit, my name's and I'm the miss with sin. Show pining orange juice and some Tanqueray gin. Inebriated with foes, eliminating my foes. With a blur and a slur, penetrating these hoes. Go to show when I'm shitty, I'm a prick and street clothes. Leaving motherfuckers bleed with C. Jackson type hoes. Go to showing house shoes in a scully that's it.